about you and your mom.
You don't have to worry. We'll be fine.
Hi, everybody.
So where are you headed?
Someplace new. There are too many memories of Hawaii. You're not all that. It's where your father died, Harper. It's where he taught me how to fish. Him and I made friends. Harper.
You still have friends there. And I think they'd like you to come back.
And I'd like you to finish up your...
What's going on?
Howdy.
Hi.
I'm on a live.
Not saying much.
No, I'm not saying much, but I could. This is my first live on YouTube.
I thought you did one the other day.
No, it didn't go through.
I hope it will tonight.
It's going through so far.
That's what it starts at with Facebook.
So far, it sounds friendly.
Oh,
It
it's
seems agreeable.
So, do they have conversations that they write in, like on Facebook?
What do you mean, like they write in?
Like they can write in, "Hello, Johnny." Hello,
You mean you
so-and-so."
could give a comment?
I could comment.
I don't know. Would you watch it live?
Let me see that get on there.
This is a test, okay? So don't judge it or grade it like according to regular standards. It's just an experiment. But that's okay. Experiments happen like in the lab or a science lab or a restaurant, like if a cook is trying to do something. What?
I have a live chat.
So you can say a comment. This is a YouTube live experience. I've done Facebook Live and Instagram, but not Facebook. So, I mean, not YouTube. So here we go. Welcome to live chat. Hi, Johnny. We are lonely here. We're not lonely. We're just not being watched.
We're the only ones here, so we're lonely. No one
That
else
doesn't
is
mean we're
watching.
lonely. It just means we're without an audience. If you're watching something and you're alone, are you lonely?
Mm-hmm. What do you think of that?
Huh? What is that face?
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
That's not normal.
Oh, look at this. You had some of this today.
What?
Yeah, that's the school thing.
So today I had an issue, but I couldn't get it resolved. It was a technical issue, and as things happen, so the best thing to do is turn off the phone, power it off, and power off the app was causing trouble. I had an app issue with an app that I used to do my work. It was failing, or it wasn't opening up, but it gave me a two-party verification, second-party verification to double ensure that it's me. So I called tech support because I couldn't get the code. They were supposed to send a code on my phone, text me the code so I could get in to my account. But no, the code never showed up. So I was concerned about that. I called tech support, and only someone with a foreign accent would talk to me. And I said, I don't understand you that well. I'm older, and I only speak English like I speak it. I understand it that way. People that didn't grow up speaking English, it's harder. I told her, the tech support lady, I told her I can't understand you that well. It's a challenge, but you're not the person that can help me. This escalates to your supervisor. Why can't you just get your supervisor the first time? I've already called several times. It had happened over the period of a couple hours. I still hadn't got my problem resolved. So why can't they just go to the supervisor knowing that this is already escalated on an earlier call?
Yeah. Oh, we have people. Dehydrated water.
So what does your shirt mean? Oh, that's a great question. My shirt literally says, free men do not need to ask permission or forgiveness. That just means they don't need permission to follow the U.S. Constitution, and they don't need to ask forgiveness for following the U.S. Constitution. It's just about we all have rights, individual rights given to us by God in our Constitution. So that's a constitution, an affirmative statement about being in favor of the United States Constitution for everyone. That's a woman gave it to me that does these shirts. She was like the t-shirt lady.
Whatever.
She was a guest on my show. So I've had shows on YouTube and Facebook, but I haven't done them on my own. Like in a studio is where I was. But now I'm doing things on my own. So I wanted to talk to you about that. Amen. Amen. Yeah, that's true. It's true. You've got to be able to have your own Constitution still applies to all of us, whether we want to give up our rights or not. So we're free. We're a free country. And we are as free as we want to be. I got this Navy hat because that's my son. He's active in the Navy. He is a religious program specialist. He's the assistant to the chaplain. And he has been in Italy for 3 years. And now he's in 29 Palms, California. He's helping train the troops, the Marines, getting ready for combat. I appreciate all of you watching, but I wanted you to know that here locally, I live near Springfield, Missouri, in Christian County, south of Springfield, and north of Branson, Missouri, if you know where that is. And if you do, that's great. But I am doing live events in the area. I call myself an event entertainer, and I do parties where we have impromptu spelling bees or blindfold tests, name that tune, trivia. There's indoor snowball fight. There's a lot of things that I do with my interaction with people of all different walks of life, all different occupations and different ages. It's just a lot of fun to get people together doing something, even an arm wrestling thing. I've done that. I arm wrestled this 62-year-old woman when I was 55. Man, I barely beat her. And then I arm wrestled another woman's husband who was 72 when I was 55. I couldn't beat him. But he didn't beat me, but I couldn't beat him. And I'm not that weak. I'm not a wimp, but I'm not strong either. I'm just kind of one of a neutral person. But those are fun events. And another event, I had got a pie slammed in my face. The woman whose husband I couldn't beat, she's in her 60s. She did not want to live her life without having smashed a pie in someone's face. So I gave her that opportunity. You live in Springfield, Missouri, too. Fantabulous, Mr. Gray. That is perfect. I don't know how we got so fortunate. That's great. You might have me on your feed. I might come up in your feed as Johnny Rooster Comedy. That's what I do on YouTube. My main channel is Johnny Rooster Comedy, and I've got over 1,100 subscribers. I haven't been advertising it really. I've been kind of just keeping it and just producing a video every day, sometimes more than that, and that's the consistency that pays off. It's been, what, probably 4 months that I've been doing that, mainly the last 3 months, and it's just been growing like that. So I appreciate people from Springfield, Missouri, because that's the audience I want to reach in person for in-home parties. So I've got these cards that I just got in the mail today. They're called, and it's just little handout cards to tell people what I do. It says private parties and my phone number, and host Johnny Rooster Comedy for details. And it says, make memories and share laughs, all ages entertainment, in home, at church, the office, wherever you want your party. So I want to do live events. We tailor the experience for you. It's a late night TV comedy format, which can include trivia, spelling bees, music recognition. I do a blindfold contest. I do guess the weight. I do a lot of spontaneous things, even on Zoom. It's just a lot of fun. So I want people to be able to do something that's fun. If it takes, a few hours, usually we're booking things in the evening, 7 to 9 p.m., that kind of thing. It's a hoot, and I'm just letting people know that I do that. So I charge a fee, I do that, and it's just a good time. We do some crazy, wacky prizes, and I've got some videos from times that I've done this, and people are wanting to see those, and I just want people to experience a lot of fun. So behind me, there's a picture about Springfield, and what is that? It's a historic business, Route 66 historic byway. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm about. Again, Springfield, Ozark, Nixa, that area, southwest Missouri, anywhere from Branson to Springfield. That's what I want to reach out to in particular. and do these events as often as they'll do them. If there's a celebration, you could do it for an anniversary, a birthday, or you could just do it because it's fun to hang out with your friends. So I'm going to say this. I'm inviting you. Get your friends together in your home. I'll come over. We'll do a good party. We'll have fun. You bring the food and the drink, whatever you want to eat or drink, and I'll do the format, and I'll interact with the group and whoever it is, whatever they're doing, and I'll just set the time. I'll set the fee, and you can set that up with me. Contact me here on this channel, and there you go. You're good to go. Well, thanks again for checking in. And can you scratch my back, please? I cannot imagine life without somebody to scratch your back. Can you go lower? Can you scratch? Ouch. Sometimes my wife, she gets distracted while she's in mid-scratch. And then she forgets what she's doing and doesn't scratch my back. It's like she forgets. Like she can't multitask. Ow! It's a little too hard. Ow, what are you watching? You watching me? Ow! Thank you. That is so refreshing.
Grapes.
I've heard grapes are refreshing. I've heard several people say grapes are refreshing, and that is how they're described. I don't know if there's another fruit that's described as refreshing more than grapes. I think grapes would be the most refreshing as far as that word to describe fruit. So Mrs. Rooster, my wife, is what?
Yes.
She's watching Hallmark Channel, and I'm not watching Hallmark Channel. That's one of the rules in our home is I don't watch Hallmark. That's not good.
Yes, it is.
I think Hallmark's for a certain audience. It's just nothing to do with me. That's not my audience. I'm not that. I am the guy that wants to make memories, share laughs, all ages entertainment. This is the private parties. I know it's backwards, so, that's how it goes. You can flip this thing around like this.
Really?
Okay, now I got it flipped around. You can see the Hallmark on freeze in the background. Private parties. Here's my phone number. 417-365-2286. When I did this video clip for YouTube, I put the wrong phone number on it. Then we got make memories, share laughs.
What did you do? Put the old phone number on?
No, I put
don't know
a
your
5
phone
and
number?
yeah, I don't call myself. You guys can read. Well, maybe you can't, but that feels so good. That feels so good
Good. Read that comment.
to have somebody scratch my back. Johnny doesn't know his phone. Why would you say
Phone
that?
number. Because you said you
Oh,
put it on
phone
the-
number. Yeah, I don't. I don't call myself enough. Hello, self. How are you? Oh, I'm great. I had this movie experience yesterday, and I checked out a DVD from the Sparta branch of the Christian County Library. It's a movie with Joaquin Phoenix in it. Joaquin, whatever. Joaquin.
Sorry, Joaquin.
He looks like one of those guys that has a mustache, nose, and glasses. Looks like one of those characters. He reaches out to an artificial intelligence with female voice, and this is a movie from 2013, so 10 years ago, and they called it OS for operating system, and he builds a relationship with an operating system instead of a human and falls in love with technology, with this technology voice, and she seduces him, and it's weird, okay? Admittedly.
It is.
But then with artificial intelligence now, people are saying that's what they do. That's a potential threat. Not only is artificial intelligence becoming more powerful and can take over the thought processes of humans and make them kind of their subjects, their minions, they can also become romantic partners with humans. That's, to me, a little odd.
I know.
But there's a lot of things that I do that are a little odd. For example, I double park,
Yes, you do.
like almost on purpose.
Mhm.
For real, I'm parking in a parking lot and I have a van and I park over the yellow line, just a little bit more than normal. Not on purpose, but sort of. Like, I don't like it when people park next to me. Oh, I hate that. You guys, the kind of people that would hate it if somebody parked too close and they can barely get through the mirrors of your car and their car if you're squeezing past. Ugh, I hate that. That's annoying. That's a pet peeve. I'm not interested in being too close to people, so I kind of go over the line so they don't park next to me. I think subconsciously I'm doing that. I'm looking at my wife. She's just not, I mean, just like, not even. I don't understand why you got to treat me that way. It's really nice having you guys on here, and thanks for joining me. I double park, but I do want to get to your party, and I'll double park there too, I'm sure. So check it out, Johnny Rooster Comedy on YouTube. Have a good evening.